Hello, I'm Edward from Obsidian Control Systems. Let's take a look at the clear command in ONYX in a little bit more detail. So if I go and say 101 through 108, I could even say full to give those lights an intensity. If I go and press the clear button once, I get my clear pop-up appear. It's a clear pop-up window here that we can start to configure what that clear command does. Now, if I ignore that window essentially and just go and press clear a second time, that is going to clear all values from the programmer. So if we go to our programmer window, you can see it's been completely cleared. All manual adjustments that we made have gone. But there's a subtle difference to that. I'm going to do that again, 101 through 108 full. This time I'm going to go and say clear and press enter. So I'm not going to do a clear, I'm going to do a clear enter. And a clear enter leaves our fixtures selected, but clears all programmer values from them. So it's going to clear all any manual adjustments that have been made, but it will leave those fixtures selected. So that's ideal. Let's say you've turned some fixtures on, you've started to adjust them, and then you think, oh, you know what, start again. I'm going to start using these fixtures again. You can do a clear enter. It leaves them selected, but you can then start to, it will clear all of those manual adjustments that you've made. So let's say that I've got all of these fixtures on. So I'm going to go and open my capture window so that we can see what we're doing a little bit. And let's say, oh, whoops, I didn't actually mean to adjust fixture 104. So actually I want to clear out all of my adjustments for fixture 104. I'm going to go to my programmer window to see this. So in this example, I'm going to go and say clear 104, enter. And that will just clear that particular fixture from the programmer for me. Now let's say, oh, actually, I did need fixture 104. I didn't mean to do that. Well, don't forget you do have your undo button on the console. So in ONYX, there's an undo button. Press that once, and it will get your programmer back to how you had it. So if you've cleared values accidentally, you can hit undo to undo that. If you're on PC, you can go and open your floating keypad here, and there's your undo button just sat next to the clear button. So undo and clear are next to each other there. So let's say I've got these fixtures on, maybe I go and put them in a particular colour, maybe I go and put them in a gobo, and then I realise, oh, actually I really like the gobo, but I can't see it because that colour's too dark. So I just want to clear out all of my colour adjustments. Well, you've got a couple of different ways of doing that. I could, on my user interface here, go and right click on colour, and I could then go and clear the colour data if I wanted to. So I could do it that way. Or another way of doing it, I could go and hit my clear button, and in the clear pop-up, I could then go and say that I want to clear color data. So you'll notice that I've got these filters here in the bottom of the clear options, and I can say that I just want to clear color data. So if I go and say clear, tap color in the pop-up, and then hit enter, just color data is cleared. Our intensity data and our gobo information, that still stays as it was. So we're only clearing that certain information. If I hit clear again, you'll notice in here that we've got some values information. When we go and adjust our parameters, we refer to them as base values. And you'll notice that base values is selected. It's got a red background. So that means when we're using the clear command, those parameter values, the actual values we're sending out to the fixtures, will be getting cleared. But notice we've also got effect data, and we've got timing and weight data. And we've not looked at those different types of data yet. But while we're here, it is just worth mentioning that I could actually say, well, I don't want my core parameter values to be cleared out, but I do want effect data to be cleared. Or equally, I could do it the other way round. I could say, well, actually, the effect data that I've got, I really like that. I don't want that to be cleared, but I do want to clear my manual adjustments for the base parameters. So you can go and use the clear options in here to actually drill down and decide what of your manual edits will be cleared. And in fact, if there's a particular configuration you've done in here, let's say that by default, you only ever want pan and tilt data to be cleared, for example. So if you've got a made customizations in here, you can then go and hit your little star icon, and that will then favorite those settings. That means whenever you go and press the clear button again, those custom settings will be recalled, so you don't need to make those settings every time. If you want to go back to the console defaults, click the refresh button, and this will take your clear options back to their default settings, so that when you press clear, that's what you're going to see. And don't forget, a double tap of clear will always clear your manual values and clear the selection.